Good afternoon, everyone. Today, our group will be presenting our assignment on English language testing and evaluation, that is to make 20 objective test lesson. So before we go ahead, I'll present our group. My name is SHAZWAN bin MUSAH.
And my name is AFFEL KREE JICKSON.
Now moving on, this is our front cover. Our front cover that we test on is on Form 2 students that we covered the test topic from Unit 1 until Unit 8. And our learning objectives is able to think critically, creatively, and innovatively, able to obtain knowledge and develop a broad and balanced understanding, and ability to consider and make decisions. We will explain our objectives through our explanation on the question that we have picked. So now I'll pass on to Eiffel.
Thank you, SHAZWAN, for yo. Okay, thank you, SHAZWAN. Okay, so first of all, we already divided the level of Bloom's taxonomy randomly. So uh, the presentation will be randomly showing the level of the Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's move on to the first questions on the understand level. So in this level, the questions will sound like this. What does open house mean in Malaysian culture? So why this question is an understand level of Bloom taxonomy is because this question require the students to create their own interpretations on the words. The idea of understanding is when you are able to provide a different idea on the origin idea. So basically, giving interpretation to the open house, the answer will be B, a celebration where everyone is welcome to and share food. Now, let's move on to the next questions. For this question, it will be the apply level of Bloom taxonomy. So the questions sound like this. Your teacher invite the class to wear traditional clothes for cultural day. Which choice shows that you understand Malaysian culture? Now, in these questions, prior knowledge is important. So if the student understand and able to differentiate which one is what kind of clothes, like branded clothing, or maybe work clothing. So the student knows which one is suitable. So the next step is to apply those knowledge, to apply those prior knowledge, which the answer will be A, which is wear a traditional outfit such as baju kurung or baju Melayu. Now, if the student have idea on this, they will apply those idea. Okay, moving on to the last but not least, uh, the question sounds like this. During a school trip, your friend wants to break the rule for fun. What is the best decisions? So this question obviously showing about making a decisions, evaluating what is the best decisions. In other words, making judgment on the choices of answer given. Now, uh, the question's answer will be A, which is remind your friends to follow the rules and stay safe. So this is one of the safest choice. So basically, they are given the opportunity to make choices judging the answer. Okay, so that's the basic idea. I think that's all from my part. I will give it to my friend, Shazwan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Eiffel. So now I'll be moving on to the other three stages of Bloom taxonomy. So mine will be remember, analyze, and create. So for the first question on number 14, so the passage says people love to travel using public transportation for convenience, which is not a public transportation. So the question will ask them to remember which one is not public transportation. So the given question is A, B, C, D. All of them is transportation, but the question asks for a public. So they need to remember which one is not available for everyone. So the answer will be hot air balloon because you have to reserve that thing, unlike the other things. So next is 15. What are the benefits of using public transportation? And the given choice of answer is cost less and time saver, increased traffic, damages your shoes over time, and faster travel. So this question we regard as analyze because you have to choose one of those questions and and try to decide which one is actually the benefits rather than the disadvantages. So the answer will be C. And then 16, uh, you are tasked with promoting the benefits of public transportation. What creative activity will you do to gain people interest? So this activity is create. While create is not normally supported for MCQ, this question is about create because we are giving them the option of like what activity they can do. But we specifically ask them to be more creative on how to make it how to make people gain interest in public and transportation. And each question is technically in supporting the question. However, each one only talks in certain ways, and some answers are more beneficial than the others. That's why it's great. And that is all for our Bloom taxonomy. And this is our table of specification that showcase all our level of all the level of Bloom taxonomy and the question numbering that we put. All in total is 20, and every question in total will give them 100%. And that is all for our group. Thank you for listening.